Hello, welcome back. I'm going to read a book called The Pirate King of the ABECEAN. Velek Sane, Pirate King of the ABECEAN. Poke out your eyes, lad. Pour lead in your ears. Those sails portend madness, dark horror and fear. Abandon your lasses, your ship and your gold. Blood on the water. Valik, this way comes. A noose from the rigging, a plank from boards. Do yourself in, don't try at crossing swords. Mercy's not a shipmate among that heartless horde. Blood on the water, the pirate king comes. Stout empire galleon, or swift elven skiff. They, every one splinter, and just as soon sink. But only after crew and captain have their fun. Blood on the water, your days are done. He'll tear your gut and he'll eat your heart raw. His eyes gleam red, his heart will never thaw. Mark well these words, you quaking babes. Blood on the water follows Captain Valik Sane. Cool. Let's have a read of this. Response to Barrow's speech by Malvisor Battlemage. On the 14th of last seed, an illusionist by the name of Burrow gave a very ignorant speech at the chantry of Julianos in the imperial city. As ignorant speeches are hardly uncommon, there was no reason to respond to it. Unfortunately, he has since had the speech privately printed as Burrow's speech to the battle mages, and it's received some small, undeserved attention in academic circles. Let us put his misconceptions to rest. Barrow began his lecture with an occasionally factual account of famous battle mages from Zurin Arctis, Tiber Septim's imperial battle mage, to Yager Tharn, Euroseptim VII's imperial battle mage. His intent was to show that where it matters, the battle mage relies on other schools of magicka, not school of destruction, which is supposedly a battle mage's particular forte. Allow me first to dispute these so-called historical facts. Urin Arctis did not create the golem Numidium by spells of mysticism and conjuration as Barrow alleges. The truth is that we don't know how Numidium was created, or if it was a golem or atronach in any traditional sense of those words. Uriel, the fifth battle mage, Hathoth, was not an imperial battle mage. He was simply a sorcerer in the employ of the Empire. Thus, which spells he cast in the various battles on Akavir are irrelevant, not to mention hearsay. Barrow calls Empress Morahatha's battle mage Welek an accomplished diplomat, but not a powerful student of the School of Destruction. I congratulate Barrow on correctly identifying an imperial battle mage. But there are many written examples of Welek's skill in the School of Destruction. The sage Solaris, for example, wrote extensively about Welek casting the vampire cloud on the rebellious army of Black Rose, causing their strength and skill to pass on to their opponents. What is this but an impressive example of the School of Destruction? Barrow rather pathetically includes Yogg-Tharn in his list of underachieving battle mages. To use an insane trader as example of rational behavior is an untenable position. What would Barrow prefer, that Tharn used the School of Destruction to destroy Tamriel by a more traditional means? Barrow uses his misrepresentation of history as the basis for his argument. Even if he had found 4 excellent examples from history of battle mages casting spells outside the school, and he didn't, he would only have anecdotal evidence, which isn't enough to support an argument. I could easily find 4 examples of illusionists casting healing spells or night blades teleporting. There's a time and a place for everything. Barrow's argument, built on this shaky ground, is that the school of destruction is not a true school. He calls it narrow and shallow as an avenue of study, and its students impatient with megalomaniac tendencies. How can one respond to this? Someone who knows nothing about casting a spell of destruction, criticizing the school for being too simple, summarizing the school of destruction as learning how to do the maximum amount of damage in the minimum amount of time, is clearly absurd, and he expounds on his ignorance by listing all the complicated factors studied in his own school of illusion. Allow me in response to list the factors studied in the school of destruction. The means of delivering a spell matters more in the school of destruction than any other school, whether it is cast at a touch, at a range, in concentric circles, or cast once to be triggered later. What forces must be reined in to cast a spell? Fire, lightning, or frost? And what are the advantages and dangers of each? What are the responses from different targets from the assault of different spells of destruction? What are the possible defenses, and how may they be assailed? What environmental factors must be taken into consideration? What are the advantages of a spell of delayed damage? Barrow suggests that the school of destruction cannot be subtle, yet he forgets about all the curses that fall under the mantle of the school, sometimes affecting generation after generation in subtle yet sublime ways. The school of alteration is a distinct and separate entity from the school of destruction, and Barrow's argument that they should be merged into one is potently ludicrous. He insists again, a man who knows nothing about the schools of alteration and destruction is the one insisting this. The damage is part of the changing of reality dealt with by the spells of alteration. The implication is that levitation, to list the spell of alteration, is a close cousin of shock bolt, a spell of destruction. It would make as much sense to say that the school of alteration, being all about the actuality of change, should absorb the school of illusion, being all about the appearance of change. It certainly isn't a coincidence that a master of the school of illusion casts this attack on the school of destruction. Illusion is, after all about masking the truth. Okay, that's enough reading. Okay, let's get my torch ready.
You trying to hide? Because I can see you plain as day. Good to see you, good friend.
I wish I had some invisibility. Oh, there we go. 20 seconds.
You're not supposed to be here. Hey! I'm not going to warn you again. Get out. Ah!
Keep your hands to yourself.
Sorry.
You're not supposed to be in here. Seeing a good tavern girl might be just the thing with my spirits.
Hello. Hello.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Everyone knows me. Hello.
Staying safe, I hope.
Me too. I hope.
Go. Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
Well, let's see where I gotta go. Oh, this ruin, Rob. Alright, I'll see you at Rothvar when I get there. See ya. I got a lot of new stuff to try out. Oh. Hold on a second. I have some magic. Oh my, where is it? There it is.
Where are you?
There you are. Just stand down.
You can't hide from me. Won't get away.
Is someone there?
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Where are you?
Hey, what happened to my muffle?
Now ain't this a surprise? Gonna rip you open.
You're nothing.
Come!
Just die.
Where did he go? No. Where's that frost? Ice storm. Let's get inside.